very special because not only are we going to talk about fitness and health, but also skin health. So not only about doing reps in the gym, reps for your muscles, but also doing reps for your skin. So yeah, that's why it's a very special day.
Perfect. I think it's the perfect combination, right? You talking about fitness and skincare together, and nobody could do it better as well. So can you tell us a little more? What does a day in your life look like?
A day in my life, if I'm not working, then I'm probably just working out pretty much all day, morning, evening. So in the morning, I primarily do my cardiovascular activities or my martial arts or my dance rehearsals. And in the evening, I do a lot of strength training.
Wow, that's like the perfect
That's pretty
balance.
much it. And because I sweat a lot, I wash my face a lot as well. So thanks to Garnier My Face Wash. No plug in there. I'm actually using Garnier My Face Wash.
Perfect. I think like doing all of that must be tiring, and yet you manage to look so energetic and fresh all the time. Kudos to maybe credits to Garnier Men for that.
आज तो अफसोस की बात है कि टाइमिंग थोड़ा ख़राब है क्योंकि I've come to promote skin health face wash और मेरे आज सुबह सुबह 2 pimples निकले तो the timing is a little bad but I think I should use the Garnier Acne Fight face wash today.
But I did hear you mention that in the morning you do your cardiovascular or your dance or your martial arts. And knowing the amazing dancer that you are, how did you come about to start dancing? How did it become such an important part of your life?
बचपन से लेकर आज तक I've always been inspired by Michael Jackson और I remember just watching his videos when I was younger and just being fascinated, and I knew somewhere that that's what I wanted to do someday and that's what I wanted to be like someday. And I'm just lucky that I got the chance to learn how to dance by my guruji, and actually one of my choreographers who's also taught me how to dance is here with me today. So yeah, she's also here. Her name is Zui. As for the martial arts, my team over here is present as well, and they've sort of taught me everything I know. And वो लोग भी यहाँ पे खड़े 3 boys who joined me before my first film, who I found on the beach and have been with me ever since then. Kuldeep, Nadeem, and Vikram.
Fantastic. And if I had to ask you a question, right, like if you had to do between fitness, martial arts, dance.
I would do martial arts. If I'm getting to a song, dance and stuff like that.
And speaking of dance, what are few of your favorite tracks that you like to dance to?
Few of my favorite tracks, my own songs you're saying, or just in general?
Anything that you like to dance to?
Anything upbeat, nothing in particular. But like I said, I like Michael Jackson very much.
Okay, we would love to see you obviously groove a little, like with you around and not seeing a few moves. Just wouldn't make our day that way.
I mean, grooving alone is boring. If they join me, I don't mind.
I know everyone is super excited. Can we just ask the crowd to move a little bit behind because he's going to dance and you're supposed to follow.
Any song preference that you all have?
Whistle.
Can we do whistle?
I can do whistle.
Yes.
Very easy, yeah.
Okay, so maybe you can
I know Sanam will do it. Sanam's a great dancer. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
So I'll show you guys a little bit of the song, and then I'll teach you guys the hook step, and then we can all dance to the hook step or whatever you guys want.
Perfect. Yes, maybe we can have a few of them join us as well.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. Can we have the music? I'll just show you a little bit. Now, what you have to do is heel in front first. Okay. Now we're gonna jump back, right leg piche, and left leg aage on the toe. Now the front leg heel up. Then back leg in front with the toe. Now it's just these two things which you have to keep repeating. So heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. ये बेसिक है. अभी इसको और अगर सुंदर दिखाना है तो इसको और खूबसूरत करना तो हल्का सा play with the body angling. यानी basic ये 1, 2 is just legs. Now bodily, if I want to make it look nice, I'll angle it slightly, slight diagonal. So with the front leg, the left shoulder would come. If the left leg was in front, left shoulder will go slightly aage. Right leg will go aage, right shoulder will go aage. So it looks something like this. 1, 2, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, shoulder, 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 shoulder. That's pretty much it. Let's try this on music once. If you guys can do this, it's pretty impressive because this took me a while. Zoe, can I have the music, please? That was quite impressive. Good job. Clap for you guys. You guys picked it up faster than me. I got to rehearse this a lot more because of my shooting. You guys are on the spot, so hats off.
Can we ask them to club the whole thing together?
Club the whole thing. You guys think you can do both these moves back to back?
Yeah.
Hi, Anna. Yeah? Okay. Let's try it.
Anna, do you, and should we ask someone join?
How about we get, why don't we get 3-4 volunteers who think they can do this together? You guys can follow me. Okay, so we'll start with the first one. First one याद है ना? Which one do you guys want to do first? I'll ask you guys. Let's do the shirt one first. So we'll do ta 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 change. बस इतना करें?
पीछे करो उनका पैर ले पीछे अबे जा अबे पीछे ये फिल्मी के पीछे अरे पैर नहीं आ रहे उनके
ready you guys ready okay super.
Let's put our hands together and give a huge round of applause for Tiger, who's not just a wonderful dancer but also a great teacher. You made it seem so easy.
I hope so. Thank you.
Wasn't it easy for you all to learn or not?
No, I had great students here. They're just amazing dancers.
You're humble. Okay, but that was a lot of fun and it was great watching you dance and I was just in awe the way you taught them and the way you simplified it.
Thanks. Is that in the script or you mean that?
There is nothing in this. I mean that.
Thanks.
Absolutely mean that. But also, like we were just speaking, there are so many things like there is Tiger and then there's dance, there's Tiger and then there's of course martial arts, and it would just not make our day. You know, you're here and we ask you to not show us a few moves of yours. You're known for your agility, you're known for your kicks, so we would love to see you do a couple of martial arts.
Sure. I'll do something. In fact, I'd love to have some volunteers with me again. Because I just want to do it alone. I think people have seen me do it enough. I'd love to teach something basic to everybody. Yeah? So now, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to teach you guys some basic kicks and some kicks combinations. Yeah, sure. Nice. You know the terms. Chacha. Ulip. Padla. आप बस फॉलो करो मुझे आजा नदी में Okay guys, so I'm going to show basic kicks and then we're going to combine these kicks like how we combine the two dance moves. We'll try. यहाँ पे आप आइए. Students come here. That's our Guruji. The first kick is a roundhouse kick like you rightly said. Very simple. I'm going to show you guys. You're going to turn on your lower leg, which is your left leg. Okay. You're going to turn on the balls of your feet, which is just below your toes. You're going to kick, turning your hip. Your knee is going to rise up, perfect, son. And where your knee is, now, your foot will eventually go. So your knee should be turned, and you're going to point your toe and hit. Perfect, perfect. Now watch this. One after another, we're going to hit the pad. Halka piche ja. Thoda upar. Simple. Try. Very good, very good. Sound damn good. Thoda niche de. Bas. Perfect, perfect. I want you to point your toe. You'll enjoy yourself if you keep with the toe. Don't keep with the toe. Yes. पंजे से हाँ खींच के रखो. Yes, better, better, better. Nice. क्या बात है? क्या बात है? क्या बात है? क्या बात है? Okay. इसके बाद, this is the next kick. We're going to do just the plain kick. First single, spin kick. You're going to turn, you're going to look. After spotting the pad, you're going to hit the pad with the heel of your foot. Got it? Heel, or you can kick it with the outside of your foot, which is this area. Turn, kick. Let's see this, guys. Left से, left से. Right से मारना, right से भी मार सकते हैं. Be comfortable. Superb, yeah, Sanam. So you've been doing this for years. Too good. Yeah, not bad. Let's try it again. हल्का सा नीचे रख और हल्का straight कर. Legs को थोड़ा straight कर. Turn first. Yes. Now kick. There we go. There we go. Give a clap for him, please.
Can we have a round of applause for the participants?
All right. Next. पहले turn करो. उस वो साइड से. ये आप right leg से मार रहे हो left से. Right. ठीक है. इस तरफ turn करो. यहाँ से turn करो. Perfect. 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 आराम से. Yeah, please come. You're gonna do this kick, the spin kick? Yeah, I'll show you. Of course. Which leg are you going to kick with, right or left? You're righty. Okay. So if you're righty, then your left leg will be in front. Okay? Again, same thing. Turn and kick. Turn and kick. Okay? Let's see that. क्या बात है? Very good form. That was brilliant. Now we're going to combine these two kicks. Are you guys ready? हल्का पीछे. Now if you're comfortable this side or if you're comfortable this side, just choose which side you're comfortable with.
Let's give a cheer and cheer them on so that they keep it going.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. I think you're comfortable with the right spin, so you kick with the left leg first. Just like that, Sanam. Very nice, very nice. क्या बात है यार, क्या बात है. Yes. Don't look, kick, perfect. आपका रह गया सर.
Come on, guys, let's keep the cheer going and make sure that we keep them motivated.
Oh! First try. Damn good, damn good. Well done here, guys. That was basic and moderate intermediate. Damn good. You guys have done a great job.
Let's give a huge round of applause for all the volunteers. Great job, fantastic indeed. And it was a pleasure watching you and teach them. And of course, all of you guys attempted.
It was a pleasure watching them. Yeah, they picked it up so fast.
And it just again, I'm just in awe how one person can do so many things so well.
Thank you.
You can do it all. So, Tiger, we have done some dancing. You've also showed us some martial arts, and it's been wonderful. But you also mentioned at the beginning that you take care of your skin, you use gallium and wash. But I want to understand, ask you a little more about it, right? What are the things that you do for skincare? How do you find the perfect product that suits you?
I try to keep my skin as hydrated as possible. I use a lot of sunscreen, especially because we have so much sunny weather and it's very hot here in Mumbai. So, I have a 4-step process that I follow. I use a toner, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and then moisturize. So that's pretty much what I follow on a daily basis, as much as possible.
That's perfect. But to continue this conversation, I'd also like to invite on stage our expert, Dr. Agni, so that he can give us more insights into skincare as well.
How are you, doctor? Nice to meet you.
हाँ आर्टिस्ट
Awesome. How does it feel to be here? How are you feeling? Are you excited to share your secrets of skin?
Thank you so much for having me. This was an amazing event, and you're a very strict trainer. You made us work out so much in the morning, and I'm all exhausted. And all the dancing. So thank you so much. It's good fun.
Welcome, and I'm excited to see the tips that you're going to share for the post-workout skincare that you're going to share as well. But Tiger, just to start off, I'm going to ask you, how many times a day do you wash your face?
Uh, Depends really, like on my activity levels. I don't tend to keep sweat or dirt on my face for too long. So it really depends on how many times a day I'm working out or breaking sweat. So, but not too much really, because that eventually dries the skin up as well. So try to balance between twice a day, twice and thrice once.
Dr. Agni, what is your take on it? What is your recommendation? How often should one wash their face and when?
So the most important thing after a workout is cleansing the face, because we all sweat a lot, and if you're not sweating, it means obviously the workout wasn't good enough. So because we sweat so much, the sweat blocks our pores, it clogs our pores, and a lot of people they use sunscreen before working out. So when sunscreen, the product mixes with all your sweat, it clogs your pores, and that leads to acne. That can cause a lot of breakouts. So it's very important to get the sweat off our face. One more thing is that sweat by itself is an irritant to the skin. So someone who has atopic skin, someone who has very sensitive skin, they're very prone to breaking out. And in those people, it's also very important to use a moisturizer, because if you don't use a moisturizer, the sweat is going to irritate your skin. So sweat per se has to come off. So it's very important to wash your face with a cleanser. Plain water, if that's the only option available, then yes. But I would recommend that soaps tend to be very harsh on the skin. So it's better to use like a cleanser, a gentle cleanser, and get the sweat out of your face, because sweat, makeup, sunscreen, all of that very important to get out of your face.
Are you all listening to whatever he said, and are you all going to make sure you follow it as well? And even like you mentioned at the beginning, I think you've got all the points that he mentioned.
He's got good skin.
I also want to ask, what is the top 3 skincare tips that you would like to give everybody?
Stay hydrated. I think that's very important. Your body is primarily consistent of water. I think our body, if I'm not wrong, doctor, is around over 70% water.
75.
There we go. So very, very important to keep the skin hydrated. I would say that's number one. Get a good night's sleep. I think we all need a beauty sleep. 7 to 9 hours is ideal. I think. Doctor, again, correct me if I'm wrong. And I think what doctor mentioned in terms of keeping the sweat off your skin as much as possible, keeping your skin hydrated, moisturized. I don't know if you want to discuss a 7-step or 4-step or 5-step, whatever it is. But I tend to use certain products, whether it's hyaluronic acid, whether it is vitamin C serum, moisturizer, and I usually top it off with a sunblock. So, yeah.
I think do the basics, but do it right is what you
It's the
like.
small things you do in the long run that make a big difference.
Absolutely, it can make you. Is there anything else that you'd like to add on to what Tiger just mentioned, Dr.
You
Lee?
spoke about the 4-step skincare routine or the 7-step. The most important thing that you need to put in skincare routine first is cleansing. Okay, that's the most basic thing. Get all the sweat, get all your previous product out of your face. That's step number 1, cleansing. Step number 2 is optional, which is toning. Okay, so TCTM, T is plus minus. If you feel the need to use a toner, by all means use a toner. But by and large, a lot of our face washes, a lot of our cleansers these days are not as harsh as they used to be 10-20 years back. So toning is something which is swad ansar. I say if your skin needs it, by all means, please do it. The third step is moisturization. Okay. Now, it's a misnomer that because you live in a tropical city, this is a very humid city, moisturization is not required. No, the air's humidity is high. It's just that you're sweating a lot, but one can still have dry skin. So if you have dry skin, the humidity of the city is not going to help you. You still need to moisturize. So the third step is moisturization, and on top of that, you top it off with sunscreen. Now, how much sunscreen? So the ratio is 2 fingers of sunscreen for the face and the neck. So accordingly, do the math. First, I'm wearing t-shirts, so we need a lot of sunblock on our hands as well. So face sunscreens and body sunscreens are different. We need more lotion-based, more sunscreen-based on the face. So that's a very simple routine. But the basic step, which is cleansing, which is the most important thing, that's what we're starting with. So it's very important that if you're unable to at least cleanse your face with like a proper product, just put water, get all the dirt, get all the grime off, and just change your clothes. Because one thing that a lot of us people do is that um, we after working out, oh yeah, we just leave. So that's something we need to, skin is very important.
I hear you. It is important. One thing that I would never do. Is there anything as such that you haven't?
Something that I would never do. Like for skincare, you mean, or specifically what?
Generally, skincare, yes.
For skincare, I can't think of anything really because I'm still fascinated by skincare and there's still so much that I'm learning in terms of how to maintain your skin, learning about different products. Recently I've been studying on retinol and the benefits of retinol, and anti-aging, etc. So it's a never-ending study. It's really fascinating.
Perfect. Is there anything that you've seen, Dr. Ali, that people do and you would advise them to not continue doing it or not do it?
So one thing I think which all of us are guilty of, when we go to the gym, we usually carry one towel. True. Right? And that towel we usually use to protect the equipment. So if you're doing chest press or whatever you're doing, to prevent the equipment from getting dirty, we put the towel there. We use that same towel to wipe our face and clean our face. And the way we do it is like very, very vigorously, right? That's not good. And also keep in mind that that equipment has been used by everyone. So you're basically introducing contaminated dirt, sweat, subka dirt and sweat to your face. So that's how breakouts happen. That's how you're introducing infections to your skin. So it's always recommended that you carry two towels, one for the equipment, one for the face. Unfortunately, I don't think any of us are really following that, but that's something we should, because oftentimes we see that after working out, people start noticing a lot of pimples, right? It's also because when we speak about cleansing, we just spoke about face cleansing, but what we tend to ignore is hair cleansing. Because if you have a lot of dandruff, if you have a lot of dry, flaky, flakes on your scalp, when you sweat.
Thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for coming and thank you for all your attention. Thank you, Garnier, for organizing such an informative and amazing event, and very, very happy to interact with all of you, all the creators. Thank you so much for all your participation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tiger. It's been a pleasure having you here. But before we proceed, campaign, and we would like for you to do one rep for fun and one rep for skin. Shall we?